MrYorkieLoverFitness.com.
How you guys doing? This is Jason from Mr. Yorkie Lover Fitness, and people have been asking, why doesn't Rich Piana do a front double bicep pose? So let's look into this. Why doesn't he? I mean, there's been, rumors on why he doesn't do this because his arms are messed up or they don't look even. But I think it's a much more simple answer than what's being led on. So let's look at popular YouTube bodybuilders. And now keep in mind, before I start this, I've been going to Fit Expos and filming them since '98. So I've been doing this close to 20 years. I film all the top, bodybuilders, professional, non-professional, and I go to a lot of fitness competitions. And so, I was going through my footage, and like I said, I don't recall ever seeing front double bicep poses by these people at expos when they're greeting their fans. So I went through some footage I recorded, and these are the popular YouTube celebrities into bodybuilding that you'll know. And so first, as you see, we have CT Fletcher. So here he is at an expo, greeting his fans. Let's see what pose he does. Okay. Huh. No front double bicep pose. Okay. So he doesn't do a front double bicep pose. Now, you could say, well, you're cherry picking, you're going through the footage and finding this stuff. No, I actually, like I said, I don't recall ever seeing any of these people do a front double bicep pose while they're meeting their fans. So here's Linn Bailey, another person. This is all footage I filmed myself. I've seen with my own eyes. Let's see, greeting fans. There she is. What pose is she doing? Well, hey, no front double bicep pose. Now here's another popular YouTuber. You guys know him, Cali Muscle. And keep in mind, all these YouTube bodybuilders, such as Rich Piana, Cali Muscle, CT Fletcher, Linn Bailey, they're all super friendly to their fans. All awesome people to meet. If you ever get a chance, go meet them. I know a lot of people talk a lot of shit about these people, but these are cool, down-to-earth people who appreciate their fans. So here he is posing with a fan. No front double bicep pose. Interesting. So here's Colum Von Moger. He's a former Mr. Olympia, and he's at an expo here, and no front double bicep. That's weird. So maybe maybe that's just these YouTube bodybuilders. Let's see what the pro bodybuilders do, because maybe they do the front double bicep, and maybe the amateur YouTube bodybuilders are just they haven't caught up to the times yet. Let's see. Okay, here's Kai Greene, fan favorite. Okay, no front double bicep pose. Interesting. I don't know what to tell you. Well, maybe the next pro bodybuilder will do it. Here he is right here, Dexter Jackson. Hey, this guy's been competing for almost 20 years now. He has the most pro bodybuilding titles. I didn't see a front double bicep there. How about four-time Mr. Olympia, Jay Cutler? Okay. Hey, a single bicep pose, but no double. Sorry, Jay, not good enough. No double front bicep pose. Okay, how about eight-time Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman? No front double bicep pose. Okay, what about current Mr. Olympia, six-time Phil Heath? Don't let us down, Phil. Oh, well, interesting. No front double bicep pose. Okay, so where do you see a front double bicep pose? Because obviously you don't see them at the expos. And want to know why? These people have lines long as hell. These expos are anything from 2 to 3 days long. And like I said, Rich Piana, he has at any given moment probably about 200 people or more in his line throughout the whole day constantly. Same with Jay Cutler, same with Ronnie Coleman. So I'm guessing they don't do a front double bicep pose when they're meeting fans is because, first of all, it'd be awkward. Imagine a fan trying to get next to you and you're doing a front double bicep pose and your arm is either going to be in front of the guy's face or behind his head, so it negates the purpose of even doing that pose. So why did all those people, if you notice, did the same pose where they're just posing with one arm, usually making like a semi curl? Why did they do that? Because they have a long day ahead of them, 2 to 3 days ahead of them, of meeting fans. And do you know how tiring a front double bicep pose would be? I mean, it's like even if you've never competed before, go stand in front of a mirror for about a minute and a half, do about 8 to 10 poses, and hold each pose for 10 seconds. And tell me if you're not out of breath. So, where do we see the front double bicep pose? Well, there's two places you see them. When you're standing in front of the mirror, admiring your arms, everyone does this, that's in the bodybuilding. That's the first place. And the most common place you're going to see a front double bicep pose is, yes, you guessed it, a bodybuilding competition. That's where they do the front double bicep pose. So basically the point of this video is there's a time and place for everything. Okay? And so when you're saying, well, why doesn't he do this pose? What's he trying to hide? Hey, an expo is not the time nor the place to do a front double bicep pose. And Rich Piana's not competing. He's there greeting his fans, taking photos with them. So that video to me was, I mean, it's an entertaining video, but it's still kind of silly because it's like, why don't I make a video? Why don't we see Rich Piana take a piss in public? See how silly that is? I mean, of course you're not going to see that because there's a time and place for everything, and that's not the time nor the place. But I just wanted to make this video because I just thought as the whole thing's kind of silly about why doesn't he do this? Why does, like, come on, none of them do it. Why don't you make a video about why none of the other bodybuilders, pro and amateur, do not do the front double bicep pose while they're at an expo or taking photos with fans? So I just wanted to let you know what I thought about this. Go ahead and let me know what you think about this in the comments section down below. If you're not already, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.